What do you think about men who wear makeup?
You can't put it into boys.
Who said?
The penguin over there.
The penguin?
Got your ass.
My problem are with these guys who will call a trans woman beautiful, buy her a drink at a bar, and be obviously extremely interested, and then turn her down as soon as they find out she's trans and say that being with a trans woman is gay and how wrong it is and blah, 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 blah. A real man, a real strong man, goes out and gets whatever the fuck he likes.
It's fiction.
Stop saying odd shit.
Now you can call me old-fashioned, but last time I checked, real men preferred women without meat and 2 veg between their legs.
Joe Biden has recently said that the biggest threat to the United States is white supremacy. What do you guys think about that? Is that the greatest threat?
The greatest threat is not white supremacy. If we're talking about the Trump era, or if it's about the Trump era is definitely not white supremacy. The biggest threat is the left, communist ideas implemented into our education system.
And you're definitely not you're not a lefty.
I'm not a lefty, I'm not a commie. I don't like commies.
Wow.
Commies have ruined every country.
That's a fact.
I like this one. Welcome back, guys. Wow, it's actually really refreshing to see. She was absolutely spot on, and it's just good to show that not everybody out there is infected by the woke mind virus and can still use critical thinking and take a stand. All the power to her. Anyway, let's get into the video.
He's picking up, so I just am gonna dump this here. It's the middle of the day, I completely understand, but I just had a really harrowing experience at work. I have this one coworker who simply refuses to use the correct pronouns for me. I've called her out every time she misgenders me.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
And she just is resigned to not change. And today just broke something in me. I just snapped. I ended up yelling at her after the 3rd time she misgendered me, and within like 30 minutes. Like, I use they, them pronouns. And she got so defensive. And I just started explaining to her, like, I'm sick and tired of this shit. Like, you need to at least make an attempt. And she popped off, got upset, got defensive. What are you gonna do about it? And I just said I'm gonna be really hurt and sad. Like,
oh no. Anyway, last week.
This is an award show broadcast for Woman of the Year in the UK. So, who do you think won?
The Woman of the Year award, supported by Virgin Atlantic, goes to Dylan Mulvaney.
Hello, London!
I've seen you before. You're the asshole on TV.
I am so honored to be here with you all tonight.
I am so honored to be here with you all tonight.
Now let's not take the piss here.
Do you think that you can be racist towards white people?
Well, in my opinion, I don't believe you can be racist towards white people.
Huh?
But I feel like you can be hateful to them, if that makes sense. Calling somebody, for instance, a cracker doesn't compare to calling somebody an N-word. Like, it's different levels. And I feel like the oppressor can't be oppressed.
Okay, stop a second. Can somebody please tell me how whites are being oppressive in this day and age? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like there are an abundance of opportunities for non-whites that come to the West, or for non-whites that are born in the West. And if you really want to get up to date, thanks to the DEI initiative, more non-whites are being overlooked for roles in industry compared to people of colour. But anyway, let's keep watching.
I think it's exclusively towards people of colour because white people are the ones that originated racism.
You're a fucking idiot.
You know, like, if it wasn't for white people and what they did to people of color, we wouldn't have to be dealing with this issue. If you're not being oppressed as a white person, you can't have racism. Like, you can't, like...
They can't have a commitment against you, basically.
Does that make sense?
No. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Do you think that white people have culture, or is that predominantly for other races that you really see culture come from?
I feel like, in a way, white people do have a culture. I think for some white people it's not good. You know, when I think of like people who are like cowboys and stuff, I would say like maybe that's white culture.
What?
I'm not really sure though. I just don't think we have that rich of a history besides like hate, which is really upsetting. I just feel like for a long time, white people have been in power and have used it in wrong ways with like hate behind it. Because I feel like there's no way you can like discredit that what has been done has been out of hate for other people.
It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
Oh man, the white guilt is strong in this one. He clearly doesn't seem to like white people very much, and it concede that white people have a culture, but it's not good. Also, is there a race in the history of Earth that hasn't been destructive? Oh wait. White culture isn't a homogenized thing. White people have a conglomeration of cultures. Irish, Italian, French, Spanish, Eastern European, Germanic, Scandinavian countries, not to mention the vastly different white cultures that exist within the Americas as well. All diverse and different in their own right. So you can't say there is a white culture that encompasses all of the specific skin color in that race. And to group all white people together in this all-powerful force just ignores the fact that there are white people all over the world that have different levels of quality of life. I mean, we're all out here chewing a shit sandwich, and I don't need some jumped up student that looks like he's never done a hard day's graft in his life telling me how bad his shit sandwich tastes, you know what I mean? Anyway, moving on.
Enjoying a nice day at the beach with my kids, and I turn around, I got these flags planted here on the beach by these MAGA fucks.
Okay.
Listen, this is all America. We know. You didn't storm the beaches to stake out your territory on the beach. This isn't the fucking moon. I get it. This is America. But I'm sick of my flag being represented by white nationalist trash on a goddamn beach. Go fuck yourselves.
Ooh, you're odd.
She brought up Christo-fascism.
My pronouns are they. What are your pronouns?
If you have to ask me that, you need to get eye surgery.
What are your
Okay, so someone needs to go back to elementary school.
Okay, that was rude.
And are you multiple people? Are you multiple people? Because they means multiple people.
Non-binary. They, them is
You
also
said you're they,
singular
them.
pronoun. They, them.
That's
non-binary.
multiple people. When I say they, I mean a group of people. I'm not going to call you they.
What gender do you think you are?
I'm a male.
Maybe I think you're a woman.
No, legally I'm a male. It says on my driver's license that I'm a male.
What if I say I don't believe you?
It doesn't matter.
What gender do you think I am?
I would assume you're female.
See, you're making assumptions. I identify as non-binary.
What pronouns should I use?
You should use they, them pronouns. If you don't, I would consider that disrespectful, and that's actually an act of violence to intentionally misgender someone.
Are you mental?
Yes.
Here we come to the issue, and this is why I'm out here. You just said that's an act of violence. That means it's an actionable offense. That means it's a crime.
Trans women are have the highest rate of murder within the LGBT community. So if you were to intentionally misgender a trans woman, that could put her at risk of murder. You understand that?
That just makes no fucking sense.
I don't understand.
I think that really does show that you're privileged in this situation.
We have no idea how many pronouns there are. We can never know how many pronouns there are. And to not use a proper pronoun is an act of violence against them. Did you ask my pronouns before you sat down?
No, I didn't ask your pronouns because
Why?
I haven't referred to you with pronouns.
You didn't ask my pronouns, though. You just said you can ask.
Yeah, you can ask. What are your pronouns?
But you didn't ask.
What are your pronouns?
You just talked about me being privileged. You understand? No one goes around asking pronouns before they speak with people.
I had a neighbor confront me for using the women's restroom. Everyone should know that I'm a trans woman. I've always been known as Kaylee. I've always used she, her pronoun. And I'm like, is there a problem? She's like, yeah, you're using the women's restroom. You're a man. And I said, I'm a trans woman.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
She's like, no, you're a man. And honestly, I just lost it. And just started screaming and swearing. I just couldn't handle it.
Everyone should know I'm a trans woman with the beard and all. With the hairline all the way in the back, like Rosa Parks on the bus.
Come on now, bruv, this dude still looks like a man. The longer this goes left unchallenged, the worse it's gonna get. Like, can you imagine having your young daughter in one of these public restrooms and then this guy walks in? Women would and should feel threatened. And these people don't care about the feelings of the women that they're invading the spaces of. They just care about their own feelings. You can see it in this video. He's just all about himself. Me, typical narcissistic traits. Doesn't care about other women's feelings and the people around him, just cares about his own self-validation because the woman wouldn't acknowledge he was trans because he looks like a dude, and I don't blame her. Okay, so the next clip I'm going to show you is not a parody, it's 100% real. It comes from Peacock TV, a subsidiary of NBC TV. The New York Post says, Peacock TV to air Queer Planet documentary on gay, bisexual and trans animals. And yes, it is just as ridiculous as it sounds. Check it out.
Our planet is home to over 11 million species.
The paparazzi really are everywhere.
Everything you were taught as a kid is wrong.
You make me wanna dance. Gay penguins, bisexual lions, sex-changing clownfish.
This is a queer planet.
Queerness has always existed. It's only in humans that we have such a stigma about it.
The idea of just having two fixed sexes is clearly out of style.
Mother Nature is pretty open-minded.
nature is full of queer surprises.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
What the fuck is this? I don't know.
Yeah, so I had a look at the ratios on YouTube and it's currently sitting at 5.3k dislikes to 648 likes. So yeah, just as you expect, no one's buying the bullshit, nobody wants this. Someone in the comments said, how much is BlackRock paying you for this? This video is precisely why YouTube began hiding dislike count. Don't want everyone to know how many people are tired of this garbage. I mean, it's the truth, we are tired of it, everybody is tired of it, it's being fed to us through all kinds of media. And the only pushback we have is through our wallets and through our voices online. Most of the comments I read were people just saying that they were cancelling their Peacock TV subscriptions, and good for them. And I'm pretty sure that male animals mount other male animals out of sheer dominance, and it's all in the presentation of it, because can you imagine if someone like David Attenborough was to present this? You can bet your left bollock that more people would watch it and wouldn't bat an eyelid. Anyway, that's pretty much the end of another video, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.
God ain't never made no crazy as the white boys. We been on the fight.
Bruh.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!